If it is out of spec, right, we will need to actually discard it, and we will not able to meet the delivery deadline. It will definitely cause significant financial losses to a company.
Okay, we can put this out. Joey, can you put it out and can run check this?
Okay, let me check. These are the results for batch 8, but the handwriting here is not clearly written. So if I do a calculation again, we should be able to get the results within specifications.
Okay, so it could be a pass.
Yes.
Are you able to see when was this done or who did this?
As per written here, the test was performed on 7th of May at 10 AM. As per who performed it, this signature looks like either Peter or Vincent's signature.
So do we have any more samples left to rerun batch 8 again?
We should have enough sample for one more run.
Okay, then let's rerun this to verify the results.
Okay, sure.
This batch is due delivery by tomorrow, so I need the result by this afternoon.
This afternoon is a bit tough as we have a lot of urgent incoming samples to run as well.
Hi Wicked, welcome to METTLER Toledo. So as per our discussion, we have understood your issue. So we do have a solution for you, which is LabX software. So maybe let's take a look at what we have to offer.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
We will look at how a typical workflow will be like on a day-to-day basis. We have the titrator as well as the balance. Both are now connected to the LabX software. Analysts just need to walk up to the titrator and start the task from the shortcut.
SCDT method. So in the task editor, it prompts for sample ID. Okay, with the help of the barcode scanner, we will scan in, and then the sample information is registered in here. Press OK, and then we start the task. Okay, so now on the balance, we also see the titration task coming in. We click on it, it shows the method we have started on the titrator. So in here, we can actually see the sample ID which we have earlier on scanned in, as well as the sample weighing limits. So this guides the users to ensure that they are always weighing within the limits. Okay, once sample has been input, we confirm with OK. So you can see that the sample ID as well as the weight is automatically generated and captured. Just close the task, and then we will proceed back to titrator. Put this back to the titrator, and we are ready to go.
Titration task has already started. Now on the LabX application, we actually see the live profile of the analysis. If this application has been installed on various computers or even the manager's computer, manager is able to assess the live profile of what's happening and what tasks, what samples are currently running. So sample has now been completed. You can see the endpoint, confirm with OK here to acknowledge sample completion. Now task has been finished. We go into the data tab to access the data. Under the results set, we will see the results coming in for acidity, and a quick view in here tells you whether the overall state is okay or not, and whether the results has been approved and signed off. So first step, the reviewer or the performer will need to go in to review the results. Opening up the results editor, it actually gives you a quick information on sample ID, sample start time, and a quick glance of all the results that you have for this titration. There are also options available for you to edit the sample data, to do a recalculation if needed, and to do a re-evaluation. Edit sample data, it actually allows you to change the sample size if needed, okay, or to change the molar mass of your samples. And then in the recalculation, you can change the formula that you want, okay. And then of course in the re-evaluation, we can manually change the endpoint from these to any other inflection points to determine the results. Should you think that this is not the right inflection point, we can do that as well, or we can change the threshold. So we can remove the EQP and then we add in a new inflection point, say at this point, okay. So once we finish, we confirm with OK, and then you will see that there is this data marker 1 and 22. So 1 stands for modification and 22 stands for a new evaluation data, a new data being generated manually. Okay, then we proceed to save and close with a reasoning testing. Okay, once that has been done, we proceed to approve the result set. So we can say reviewed by, okay, and approved by the QC manager. So once approval is done, you see the signing state as approved. Then you can also print the report. Okay, with the information, the details of what has been changed, as well as the titration profile and also the signing history. It also gives you the data marker on what has been changed, what has been modified or added new. Okay, and then we can also export this data. So it gives you a quick information of when the task has been done, performed by, and all the information in here. Onto the audit trail, we can also track for all the past activity. So it gives information on when, what has been done, who has performed it, and where the location for the modification. In the past 1 hour, there is a signing for the method acidity by Rachel as well as the QC manager, right? So there is a signing state. And then we generate the report.
Hi Rachel, thank you for sharing with me what LabX can do. I can see that the software is able to address all the issues and concerns that we are currently facing in our company. By the way, we also have other instruments in our laboratory. Are we able to connect them to the LabX software as well?
Yeah, sure. So you can connect up to 16 METTLER TOLEDO instruments such as pH balance, melting point, UVVs, then also what you have seen here, general titration as well as Carl Fisher.
Okay, great. We'll look into connecting them to the LabX software. Sure. Thank you.
You're most welcome.